and welcome to On the Patio with Mr. D. Hey, today we are finishing up the fleet, getting ready for season 5. I brought out the last AE kayak from storage, and that is the AE Tandem Convertible. With the convertible tops, the whole 9. So I did get a few questions from viewers asking me, hey Dale, how do you keep your AEs looking so great? Well, it's real simple. Maintenance, drying time, hull cleaning. That's every time I come off the water. It's not that big a deal, but then there's something else I do that I failed to show you in the previous steps. So today, I'm going to show you what I do. And what I do is on the hull, I put on, at the beginning of the season, 303 protectant on the hull. Then, I waterproof the nylon top. I do this every year, and it really works well. So I'm going to show you how I do that today. And this is, like I said, this is the last craft. Already did the overall inspection, inflation, all that stuff is done. Everything's holding air really well. I inspected the hull for any damage. I did have a little piece of damage last year. I went into a cypress spike or a root that was real sharp, and it gave me a little blemish on the bottom. So just to be on the safe side, I just took a little patch, put it on there. There was no problem, no water leakage, it didn't break through, but I wanted to make sure that that was sound. I did that at the end of the season when I was putting things into storage, when I tear everything apart. And that's the result of a hull inspection, and that worked out well. I checked it today. That little patch I put on, everything is fine. Now, I could have easily put a drop of Aqua Seal right on that spot because it was that small, but I didn't. I did overkill, which is what I normally do, and I went ahead and cut a small patch and put it in place. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and 303 the hull. That just gives it UV protection and stuff like that, and then we're going to go ahead and do the silicone water guard on all the top surfaces of the craft. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. Well, hey guys, what we're going to do now is go ahead and do the 303 protectant. Shake it well before you put it on here. Now, I'm not going to bore you sick with spraying this thing down, but basically what you do is you would put the 303 on the entire hull, and I'm going to hyperlapse that on the other camera. And then once you wipe it all in and all that stuff, you just come in with a dry microfiber cloth and wipe it down. It gives you UV protection on the bottom. Makes it slicker, there's less drag, there's all kinds of cool features for that. So hey, we're going to get started on this right now. As you can see, it only takes a couple minutes to do this whole thing. It's really not that big a deal, but boy will it protect your craft and keep it looking new. Now, this particular craft right here is a 2016, and it almost looked brand new. Now I'm just going to let it haze up a little bit and get me a dry microfiber cloth. Wipe this thing down, and this part will be done. Then we'll go to the waterproofing. So hey, we'll be back in a minute. What we're going to do now is we are going to go ahead and waterproof all the upper skin. Now, do you have to do this stuff? No, you don't. You don't have to do any of this stuff. I just found that by doing this process, my kayaks stay looking brand new. I mean, the 303 protectant on the bottom and the waterproofing on the top of the skin. Now, when you get ready to put your kayaks in for storage and you tear them all apart, like my one video said how to winterize your kayaks, when you pull out your main chamber, that's a great time to waterproof the main chamber canvas. You know how long it takes that to dry. That kind of speeds up that whole drying process when you pre-treat it with some waterproofing spray. It doesn't hurt anything. So what I do is when I'm back getting ready for the new season, I just do the outlaying areas of the inner bags, and I go ahead and spray those, but I do the combing, the seats, the whole 9. And the thing is, you got to let this dry, and you got to let it dry like 24 hours. So this boat will stay out here all day, and about till this time tomorrow, then I take it all down and pack it up, and it's ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. So hey, we'll be back in a bit. The treatments are all done for the convertible. I got the new waterproofing in play, and as you can see, this thing looks like it's brand new, and again, it's 4 years old. I love the craft. When my sister and I go out, we have a ball with that. So hey, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Hey guys, we are going to wrap up this episode. Now this project only took about 30 minutes. Now yeah, the waiting time is 24 hours, and also, do you have to do this? Heck no, you don't have to do any of this stuff. I hear a lot of complaints about the drying time on the Advanced Elements Advanced Frame kayaks. Yeah, they have canvas in them. They have a nylon top. And if you waterproof it, this will speed up the drying time, because not a lot of water is soaking into the canvas main chamber and all that kind of stuff. So you can reduce your drying time. To me, it's never ever been a problem. I get home, I wipe the hull down, I inflate the craft, I set it on the patio, and I just let it sit for a day. I come out the next day and I check it to see if it's dry, and if it is, I deflate it, fold it, bag it, put it away. That's the process. I mean, it really works well, but I found that using the waterproofing spray on the canvas materials and the seat and the canvas main chamber bags and all that kind of stuff really speeds up that process a lot. So again, thanks for watching. This was the last craft getting ready for season 5, so stay tuned, it's coming quick. And also, my GoPro Hero 9 is arriving today, so I will be out on the water Wednesday testing this thing out, so I'm really excited about that. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, just a second. I want to finish my coffee, and then I'll get going. Give me your... Yeah, I slobbered all over my face. That's what happens when I get in a hurry. AE convertible, ready for season 5. On 3, 2, 1.